Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon. I talk all about manifesting as a lifestyle. I am the only manifestation coach you need because you have success. You have success with my processes. Here's what I need you to stop doing. I need you to stop saying, I don't have it. I need you to stop saying, where is it? I need you to stop saying, it's not working or it's been this long. I need you to stop saying how long it's been that you don't have your desire. You have to stop that because you're living in the end of not having. Either you're living in the end of the wish fulfilled, that's you having your desire, or you're living in the end that you don't have it. The only way to live in the end that you have it is by saying you have it. You're in the wish fulfilled. It's already yours. You're saying it's already done. It's already mine. It's already true. I already have it. This desire is already mine. If you're saying, when is it going to manifest? Or it's been so long, I'm still ghosted. I still don't have any communication. I still don't have any results. Well, you won't have results because your world will produce for you what you're saying and the way you see it. Your world is producing for you the way you see your world. And if you're the one who's saying you don't see it, then your world will reflect that. Stop saying that. Stop seeing it as you don't have it. Stop looking for evidence in the 3D. Hello, Imperial. Stop looking for evidence in the 3D that you don't have it, or you're looking for evidence to see when it's going to manifest or to see if there's any results. You're the creator. You're not looking for results. You're creating the results. Why would you look for results when you're the one who's creating them? Stop doing all of that. Claim you have your desire. Claim it's already done. Speak and be in the state of consciousness that you have your desire. It means you're thinking from that state of being. That means, what would you say if you have your desire? I have it. I did it. Thank you. I'm so grateful. I have my desire. You'd be saying, I have my desire. You would have the self-concept that you have your desire. Self-concept doesn't mean you're more valuable or you increase the way you see yourself. It means, how do you see yourself in relation to your desire? Do you have it or not? Self-concept means, do you have your desire, yes or no? It means you have your desire. Are you in the self-concept that you have your desire, or are you in the self-concept that you don't have your desire? Everybody out there is wrong about it. Working on self-concept means one thing, that you have your desire. You must have the self-concept of already having your desire. That means you're saying you have it. That means you're claiming it true. That means you see it as true. You see it as true because you could see it through your imagination that it's already yours. It is yours because everything's already yours. If you want it to materialize in your experience, then you need to see it that way because you're experiencing that which you're conscious of being. You're experiencing what and who you're conscious of being. Are you conscious of being alone, single, lonely? And your world proves that to you. Are you conscious of being the one who has your desire? I never realized that's what self-concept really means. Self-concept is the way you see yourself in relation to your desire. In order to have the self-concept of having a relationship, then you need to have the thoughts and you need to be saying, I have the relationship. Not like I worked on my self-concept and I still haven't manifested my desire. But self-concept means you have your desire. That's what it means. It means you have your desire. So then say it. I worked on my self-concept, and I have my desire. The way you see yourself in relation to your desire is your self-concept. The way you see yourself in relation to all different things in your world. Claim you have it. Say you have it. If I'm the creator, not if, I am the creator. As the creator, I imagined it, it's done. I'm going to go, oh, is that, maybe those are like, let me see, are there results? No, you're the creator. I'm the creator. I see them here. I know it's done. I'm not looking for them. Yes, Matrix, I will. I'm glowing. We spent a few hours at the pool, so maybe that's why I'm glowing. Or maybe those are my affirmations that I'm radiant and glowing, right? All right. So remember who you are, the creator. You're the creator. You don't look for results. You identify yourself as the result. You see yourself already as the result. See yourself already living the result or in possession of the result. You see yourself in possession of the result. If it's money, see yourself in possession of money. See yourself in the relationship already there. It's your reality. You're the only one who can create your reality. You're the one who's also creating the results. Let's go through some, hello, thank you, CB, for the heart puffs, and thank you, everybody, for all the love. I appreciate it. Let's go through some ideas and the truth. It's really a truth. Let's go through the truth of who you are. You are the creator. You are a master manifestor. You were born a master manifestor. You were born already having everything. It was already yours. All of it is already yours because anything that you can imagine, it is yours. You are all powerful. You are a master manifestor. It's easy for you to manifest a specific person because you create your reality and you create that it's easy. You define your world and you create that it's easy to live your life. It's easy to live your world in your life. It's easy to be you. It's effortless to manifest money. It's effortless for you to manifest money. Effortless. It's effortless. It's effortless for you to manifest a specific person. It is so easy for you to manifest your specific person. It's so easy for you to manifest everything. It's normal for you to get what you want. It's just natural. It's normal. It's normal for you to live a good life. It's normal and natural for you to have your heart's desires. It's natural for you to feel blessed. It's natural for you to feel gratitude because you already have everything. And you see that everything materializes in your life and in your world. So in my VIP group, I had another fantastic success story. One of the members in my VIP group, that's my monthly subscription group I have on a different platform. You can join free for a week, by the way. And so one person who joined just a few days ago, maybe it was 4 or 5 days ago, she had been a member in the past and manifested so much success with her career, with what she's doing, directing it. And she joined the community again, 4 or 5 days ago. And she messaged me and said, 3 days ago, messaged me saying, Shannon, I don't know what's wrong. Like, I manifest all these great things. How come I'm not manifesting SP? And this was a private message between the two of us. And I said, because you're saying that. You're saying you didn't manifest SP. What you say is produced in your life. And I told her, keep affirming, he's my boyfriend, he's my boyfriend, he's my boyfriend. Now, also, she messaged me saying that she hasn't talked to him. They haven't been in contact. Guess what happened? After I told her, keep affirming, he's my boyfriend, he's my boyfriend, he's my boyfriend, just affirm that. The next day, she got a message from her SP. And her SP said, I'm thinking about you. Or something like that. Something like, you're on my mind, I'm thinking about you. It happened so fast. Do you understand you have these powers in your world? That's almost like instant manifestation. It feels instant. I'm sure it felt instant for her. You have the ability and the power to manifest anything you want now. It's existing now. All is done now. Creation is done now. It's finished now. And you can select what already exists. Think from that version of you. For her, she started just saying, he's my boyfriend. He's my boyfriend. And then he shows up. Well, shows up with a text message because of what she did. And maybe she felt more calm and at ease. It is very powerful to be part of a community. And you have people, not only me, but other people in the community helping you, reminding you you're the operant power in your reality. Fear, don't need to worry about it anymore. Yeah, I mean, you could feel the fear or notice the fear, but just decide you're not worried about that anymore. Because you know you'll just redirect your attention. Thoughts of love, peace, abundance, the eternal verities. So love, peace, abundance, truth. These thoughts are 10,000 times more powerful than any thoughts of worry, doubt, fear. I've heard manifestation coaches say for every fearful or worry thought, you should say 3 or 4 thoughts to counteract it. I don't believe that. I don't need to counteract a fearful thought with so many, because my belief is already one thought of my desire, love, peace. You having your specific person is a thought of love. That's bringing love into your life. That thought is 10,000 times more powerful than your fear. So any thought, bringing life into this world, that's love. That's abundance. That's life, right? Bringing life into this world. So a thought of babies and family and goodness is 10,000 times more powerful than any of those thoughts of worry, doubt, and fear. And it will dissolve these thoughts, the eternal verities, those thoughts will dissolve the unwanted. Adopt that belief. You don't have to worry about worry, fear, and being anxious. Hello, everyone joining. Let me see if I missed any questions. Join my subscription. Feel free to ask a question. And you are almighty, all powerful. Don't worry about your negative thoughts. Your thoughts of love, prosperity, abundance are 10,000 times more powerful than any thought of worry or stress, anxiety. These thoughts are more powerful. They will dissolve those other thoughts away. Okay, so remember who you are. You always have the power to change any circumstance. You have the power to see it working in your favor no matter what you see. So what do you see right now in your world? Because what you see now creates your future. I want you to decide that you see your world as perfection right now. If you're living in the end that it is perfection, you will have a match. You will have a proof. You will have results produced showing you that it is perfection. And when you see that it is perfect now, you'll see that advance into your future. Everything is actually perfect right now because your desire is already yours. See it as perfect. See it as already done. You're looking beyond the unwanted to say, you know what, it is perfect because I know my desire's already done. It already exists. It's already mine. So this type of attitude, this type of mood where you could look at your world and say, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect right now. Walking and knowing that everything right now is perfect. Everything right now is serving you in your favor, rigged in your favor. It's It's here for you. See it as everything is perfect now, no matter what the situation. There was something that Neville Goddard said about being ecstatic. He's like, if you're ecstatic, you can't be worried and fearful and doubtful. Why not be ecstatic? Why not be ecstatic? Why not be ecstatic that you're alive, that you're creating your reality? Why not be ecstatic that you're realizing you're the creator and this is your canvas? Your life is your canvas. This is your creation. You could create anything you want. Yet people come here and they're like, I don't have this. I don't have this. You can create anything you want, and you're focused on what you don't want or what you don't like and talking about circumstances that you don't want. When what you need to do is see this as your life canvas, your creation, right? This is your creation. Now see it the way you want it to go. See things working in your favor. I love that, being ecstatic. Yeah. And I mean, I don't think he meant be ecstatic 24/7, but you can actually choose to be happy or sad. It is a choice. You can choose to be happy or sad. Most people don't realize that's even a choice because they've been reacting to the world and reacting to circumstances, but it is a choice. And you can choose to be happy, and you can choose to see something good come out of something that's unwanted. You have a choice to see it that way. You have a choice to look at failure in a new way. It's actually a stepping stone for your success. So it all depends the way you look at your world, because the way you look and see your world and you're making assumptions will create your results. You're already creating your results. You're already creating your reality. You're the only one. You're the only thinker. You're the only one creating your reality. Infinite versions of everybody, everything. Hi, buns. Infinite versions of all things exist now in your reality. Infinite versions. You're creating your reality. What do you want to put your awareness on? You're the creator and you're the one creating it all. I don't understand why you wouldn't feel relaxed. Because when you're relaxed, it's because you feel empowered. I'm relaxed because I feel empowered. I'm relaxed because I understand I'm greater than any circumstance. And that circumstance not going to affect my mood, my emotions, or where I'm going into the future. I'm not letting that affect me. So I am relaxed because I have an understanding that I'm the creator. Definitely relaxed feels better. When you know you have all the power in your hands, you've always had it. Now that you know that you have all the power in your hands, doesn't that feel a little more relaxing to you? It should. Knowing that you can have anything you want and you can create anything you want. It's about knowing you have it all. Practice feeling relaxed. You can tell yourself, I'm relaxed because I'm all powerful. I'm relaxed because infinite intelligence will do the how and take care of this manifestation. I'm relaxed because I understand I'm one with the creator, right? I'm giving you affirmations to repeat after me. Maybe just say them in your head. Write them down. Remember, these are powerful affirmations that will change your experience. Reinforce the knowing that you're the creator. You're one with the creator. Your job is to choose your experience. That's your job. So you choose your experience, and then your higher self will take care of how that will be done. That's not you. You don't even have to worry about it. Don't think about the how and let it take you out of the end. Just say, my higher self has that taken care of. Your higher self, source, the creator, is taking care of it. Just like your heart is beating. You don't have to think about it. Your job is to choose your desires. It's like, oh, okay, it's all yours. Go to buffet, and what do you choose from the buffet? Someone takes something they don't like and put it on their plate. They're like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want it. Well, then choose what you do want. Let that go. Just be like, put that down and stop focusing on it. Continuing to say, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. You're not changing your reality when you're focusing on, I don't like that he's not showing up. I don't like that I don't have my desire. I don't like that my bank has no money in it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, now that you're focusing on what you don't like, you just focused on that, chose that reality, and that's advancing into the next moment. So how do you really manifest what you do want? Select what you do want by putting your attention on what you want. That feels easy. My job is to choose the desire. So remember, was it yesterday or the day before? And I was saying, when you go to a restaurant and now they have these big menus that you sift through, and you scroll through the menu, and they have all the pictures, and you're like, I want this and this and this, and you select it. And that's just like you choosing your manifestation. So you're like, I'll take this, 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 and then you hit send. Then it's delivered to you. The food is delivered to you. Your order is given to you. So your job is to choose. Your job is selecting your experience that you want. And you select that experience by selecting the thoughts. So let's go back to law of assumption. Law of assumption. That's what this is. Everything's coming from you and the assumptions you are making about yourself. Your inner world creates your outer world. So you're making assumptions about yourself in relation to people, like your specific person. You make assumptions about yourself in relation to your family, friends, right? And strangers. You're always making assumptions. Your assumptions are manifesting your reality. Not just your assumptions, but your beliefs. Assumptions, thoughts, feelings, creating your reality. So how do you create it deliberately and manifest your desire? By assuming you already have your desire. Neville Goddard, who coined the term law of assumption, he said, an assumption, although false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. An assumption, although false, so it's a lie. If we want to call it a lie, it's a lie. We could call it a lie because you're affirming, I have my relationship. That's a lie. But that lie that you persist in will harden into fact in this physical world. So persist in saying, I have it. It's mine already. It's already yours because you can imagine it. And everything in your reality is coming from your imagination. And it's pushed out, projected out. So imagine it. You can imagine it by saying a story. You can imagine it by saying affirmations or a mantra. You can imagine it by a visual. You can imagine it by pulling up a picture. Select your reality by imagining it, by affirming it, by telling that story. And you tell that story until it is hardened into fact. You want more success stories because success begets success. Then go to the link in my bio and click on the link tree, and you'll see the self-concept course. Just click on that and read hundreds of success stories. I have thousands of success stories. There is not room enough to place all those success stories there. Read those success stories and decide that you're a success. See yourself as a success. Say to yourself, if these people can manifest their desire, I certainly can too. That's the kind of attitude you want to have. If someone else can have it, if you see someone with your desire, how many of you have thought of, a desire you selected, you're affirming it, and now you see someone show up in your life with the desire that you want, whether it's a relationship or something, they have a promotion, and the thing that you affirmed, you see it in your world. Then you should decide that's your world showing you what's rightfully yours also. Your world is showing you what's yours and what you can have. That would be the perfect time to claim it. That would be the perfect time for you to say, that's my desire too. It's mine. Buffet sounds so good right now. And not for me, I'm pretty full. But I mean, I guess a buffet always does sound pretty good. That feels easy. My job is to choose the desire. So you could choose the desire and decide it's done. It's already yours anyway. You decide it's done. You decide it. You say you see it. You're going to say to yourself that you see it before you even see it. You have to be able to look beyond the physical world and say, I can see it. Instead of saying, I don't see it, I don't see results, because that's going to produce no results in not seeing it. Instead of saying that, be more disciplined and say, I see it. I see it. I see that that's mine. I can see that that's mine. I know that that's mine. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for all the love. So you decide you see it's yours. And like the woman in my VIP group who just joined and was messaging me saying, I don't know why I'm not manifesting my specific person, but my job is thriving and everything is great there. I just haven't been able to manifest him. She says, but there's been hot and cold behavior, right? And now hasn't talked to him, hasn't heard from him, right? And I told her, keep calling him your boyfriend. Well, first I told her, you're saying that you can't do it, and you got what you claimed. She got results. She actually got the results. She was getting the results that she was claiming. I don't see it. Why doesn't he show up? How come I can't do it with him? Well, she did get those results that he didn't show up. So first I reminded her that, and then I said, keep repeating, he's my boyfriend, he's my boyfriend, he's my boyfriend. The next day she messaged me to say, she's like, oh my God, thank you so much. He already messaged me that he's thinking about her. There's not any reason why any of you can't have those kind of results. Another woman in my VIP group. So my VIP group is my monthly subscription. If you want to join free for a week, I'm also going live and having Q&As in there. You have the ability to private message me through the chat. It's on a different platform. It's really powerful. Join my community and see results. So another woman that was manifesting in steps. Now, by the way, I've heard manifestation coaches on here say, don't manifest in steps. Yes, you can. Some people want to do that. It might feel better instead of affirming you're married or in a relationship. Maybe you can't mentally be there yet. And you can affirm, I'm receiving text message and we're spending more time together. Yes, you can. You can manifest in steps. For her, it was super successful. A week ago or 2 weeks ago, her man asked her to be his girlfriend officially. And now she heard him say he loves her yesterday. All these success stories. You can have success stories. You claim your success. See yourself as success right now. Like when you think of yourself right now, are you saying, I am successful. I do it. I did it. I am doing it. Like manifesting your desires, all your desires. Or do you see yourself in this present moment as, I still don't have it. Let me figure out what other technique might work. You don't have to figure out any other technique. It's only one way to manifest it, really. The best way is knowing you're the creator, because you don't want to use cups of water or writing 369. That's like you're putting the power out of your hands. You're the creator. Tell the story that you have your desire. See yourself with your desire. Make a decision it's yours, and don't back down. This is about being decisive. Be decisive. You are not powerless. You are far from powerless. You've been conditioned to give your power away. We have all been conditioned to give this power away, but you are almighty and all powerful, and you're the one creating your reality. So you're now just learning how to hone this skill. It is a skill. It is an art. This is the art of being, the art of living. It's an art to learn manifestation. Just like you're learning a violin or a piano or learning to ride a bike or learning Pilates or learning a dance. Remember the first time you tried to learn a dance and you didn't get it yet and you need to practice it. And then all of a sudden it's like muscle memory just moves you, or riding a bike. It just, your muscle memory is moving you. The same thing will happen. It will become your default, your new default. Autopilot. It's a default. I don't have to think about my hands moving, or when I sit up and I'm sitting up, I'm not thinking that I need to sit up and I need to move each leg to walk. I'm not thinking that. It's autopilot. Okay, so you're becoming this new autopilot knowing you're the creator. Just like learning anything, learning to walk. When you're learning to walk, you were, first you couldn't even move, and then you're crawling, and then you're climbing up and maybe falling down, and eventually you're walking. So you're assimilating a pattern. You're creating a new pattern. In neuroscience, they'd say it's a new neural pathway. Okay, but that's all still manifestation. I mean, the body is still a manifestation. I'm going to the source of it. Create a new pattern of your awareness. So I have been there when I felt like exhausted and tired and powerless, and affirmations changed the game for me my whole life. By speaking affirmations, selecting those thoughts changed my whole life. I would say things like, I intend to have more than enough energy. I intend to have more than enough energy. I intend to understand this. I intend my body just knows how to implement this. I naturally am on autopilot and I know what to do. Infinite intelligence is running through you and every single piece of energy, which is every person, place, and thing, everything that exists, you're one with. And infinite intelligence is running through you and through everything. You're connected to everything. So when you said, I feel SP really meant friends, that's because he's reflecting you. He's only calling when the rest of it's not here yet. He's only calling on his terms, right? That's what's happening. But those facts are a reflection of thoughts and assumptions you've made in the past. So if you want to change this, you need to see it differently because you're the creator, and you will manifest a new version of him that shows up. I knew you came in a little late, but I was just telling a really great success story. The woman who joined my VIP group just a few days ago, and then she messaged me saying she was in the group last year, right? She was in the group for many months and having success with her SP. She's thriving in her job and she was doing really well. So she went out of the group. And now she came back saying she didn't know why, but it was like hot and cold behavior with SP. She's not heard from him at all. And she doesn't know what she's doing wrong. And I said, you're telling the story that you don't have your desire. That's what you're doing wrong. So instead of saying, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, you have to say, I did it, which remember, it's a lie. But if you persist in this lie, it's an assumption. Maybe that does it sound better to say assumption, but truthfully, I mean, for real, it's a lie, right? So, but if you affirm this assumption, it will harden into fact. What she did was, I told her, just keep saying, he's my boyfriend, he's my boyfriend, he's my boyfriend, just like a lullaby. You could affirm that as you fall asleep if you want. The next day, a message from him, a text message from him saying, I'm thinking about you, or you're on my mind. The next day. You can have that. You can have that. In order to have that, you have to say you're together, not friends. If you think that you are friends and you're the only one creating your reality, then he's going to show up as a friend. And he'll only call whenever, I don't know, the rest of your message isn't there on his terms, okay? Because when I feel secure and call him, he doesn't answer. But you have to change the story. When I call him, he always answers. So you have to say the story you want. You're really the author. It's really wild, but I want you to test it. I intend you see results. You have to say, Anytime I call him, he loves hearing from me, right? We're together. He answers every time. He always shows up for me. He's sure about me. He's in love with me. Okay. So you don't have to say all of that, but you can pick some of that and repeat it over and over and over. For some people, it could be really powerful to keep saying anything that's very similar. It's like brainstorming, just like an author would do, because you're the author of your story. So instead of creating your story from what you see in the physical world, which is just the past, create your experience by imagining it. So you have to imagine it first before it's going to be produced. Well, okay, by the way, you're always imagining. So are you imagining he doesn't answer? That you wrote that in the story. That you're imagining that, and that's being produced. He doesn't call me, or he doesn't even answer when I call. Even though that's a fact now, you can change facts. You can change the facts. It doesn't have to be your fact anymore. You have to say something like, we're together. He always calls me. He always answers my messages. We're already together. I don't think we're friends. That's impossible for us. Here we go. Here we go. You define what you are and stick with it. Okay, so let me just explain before I go to Shelley's question. You're claiming, let's say, loving relationship, right? Loving, committed relationship. So you're claiming this in your mind. You're not speaking it to the world. You're claiming it in your mind, right? This is you in your world. And then SP shows up and he says, let's say you've been affirming this for several days and he's acting like you're just friends. But what is your assumption? So for him to change and be the person who shows up as your significant other, you have to demonstrate that you're seeing it that way. So if you're affirming, we're already in this relationship, we love each other, it's a loving, healthy, beautiful relationship. And this person says, no, we're just friends, right? Just brings up, just casually in a conversation, oh, I love that you're my friend. What you need to do is assume in your mind, we are together. You're my boyfriend. That's it. It's almost like you ignore what he said and just say, you're my boyfriend. You're not going to tell him. No. Do not tell him in the 3D. You don't tell him in the 3D. You just think it. No. You're my boyfriend. And then you'll have a demonstration. You'll have a demonstration because you changed the story in that moment. And the demonstration will be, I really want to see you for dinner, right? Then it'll unfold natural. Like I just want to be exclusive with you. Maybe it's going to be a conversation. Maybe it's going to be asking you on a date. Again, it'll feel something sort of natural to you, mostly. But you need to demonstrate that you changed. Because if you are affirming, and we're in a relationship, here's you, and then he's like, hey, I love being friends with you. And you go, and then in your mind, you're like, what do you mean just friends? Now you've demonstrated that you're believing and you're creating from the 3D instead of your vision. You have to create from the vision. Okay, he's not going to make a demonstration of changing. And if you're thinking, he's like, oh, we're great friends and I just like hanging out with you and and then you're thinking, oh no, he only wants to be friends and he never shows up for me, or I don't think this will ever work, or whatever these thoughts would be, right? That it's not working. He's proving that. He's going to continue to prove that. See, you didn't stay loyal to the vision. The vision is you with your desire. So you have to make a demonstration. That means your demonstration is you're making the assumption no matter what. Even if he said, we're great friends, he could be telling everybody, even if he said he likes somebody else, and you say, no, you're my boyfriend, he's going to demonstrate that to you. That will be a demonstration. That's exactly what happened to the woman the other woman who her man just told her, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was yesterday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? Her man just said, I love you. And she'd been manifesting him in steps. And a week or a week and a half ago, he made it official. Now he said, I love you for the first time. And this is exactly what she did, because she would tell me, she goes, you know what? Like, I had to keep reinforcing her and reminding her. She's messaging me like every day. Shannon, I don't know. I go, stay on it. He's your boyfriend. He's your boyfriend. He's your boyfriend. She just kept affirming it. And then he asked her to be official. Be my girlfriend. Okay. And now he said, I love you. And even things that were insecurities about herself, that he reflected the new story she told about those insecurities. Basically saying, I love you, I support you, I'm here for you. He didn't see those as insecurities. Everything is coming from you. You have the power to have any relationship you want. But you have to stay dedicated in order to get that demonstration. The demonstration is you having your desire. You want a demonstration? Claim it. I'm having a demonstration overnight. Do you want to be bold? Because you could be bold. We can have a demonstration overnight. Boldly claim, he's messaging me. Tomorrow he's in love with me. So tomorrow comes. It doesn't matter if he tells you he loves you or not. You have to keep assuming it. Because he can come in tomorrow and say, you know what? I've always loved you and I want to be with you. And only you. And that's your demonstration. What do you need to assume to get a demonstration? He loves me. And you're going to say that until he says it and get results. You're getting what you want. You're living today. You have it now. Stop being moved by the circumstance. You're one with the Creator. Not only that, you're one with your specific person. They're not separate from you. You're one with every single desire, whatever that desire is. You're one with it. It's not separate from you. You're anchored. Think about that. You're anchored. Like nothing's going to make you cave or bend. You're unbothered, anchored, centered. Centered knowing, not just centered. I mean, centered as this conditioned self, but centered knowing you're the Creator. Secure knowing you're the Creator. What did you write, Adriana? I am pursued, committed to. Today, I was in my mind all day. Pick from the menu. Yes, remember, so the menu. The menu I was talking about. Okay, so pick from the menu. I'm loved, I'm a prize, I'm pursued, I'm committed to. You could just have a blanket statement like that. He's my boyfriend. He's such a good boyfriend. And then I personally like to build on it. Like, what does that look like? Oh, he's so good to me. He's so attentive and really shows up. So sure about me. So loving, so kind, a generous person. Like you can help yourself get into that state. A state is the thoughts you would have with already having your desire. Let yourself kind of get into that vision. So everybody, I love you all. Have an amazing night. Anyone that's new here, you should read the success stories in my self-concept course, because that's going to help you align with success and get excited. I want you to read that, and I want you to plan your own success story. I want you to imagine writing it. Like, here's my success story. Take yourself to that timeline where you have a success story. Under the link tree is my self-concept course. You want to join my VIP group? I go live in that community. I go live with Q&A. We have a wonderful community. Thank you for all the love. Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Come back with your success stories. Come back with your success stories, your demonstrations, because you will. I love you all. Bye.